and I got to get used to my small setup anyway. So let's get warmed up. Whenever somebody comes in, do some tricks. I think I want to skate the flat bar a little bit, and then we'll jump on the big ledge, have a little bit of fun. I got wax today, so it's always nice to have that. Remember to bring that. I had to start tagging these things in advance, but it's all good. Whenever somebody shows up, I'll start skating. All right, I'm gonna get some flat ground in. Yep, what's up? I can't see who it is that's in here, but let's do some flat ground. Oh, first ones of the day. Kickflips always suck. Always suck. Do a ton of kickflips. It's like the weirdest trick. First thing out of the gate. Those were all hideous kickflips right there, huh? Those were all terrible. They're always terrible at the beginning of the day, though. Let's see, where's the chat? Okay. So what's up, everybody? How you guys doing? I haven't done one of these lives in a minute, huh? Since I got back from trip to Portland. But all right, I'm gonna keep skating. Oh, that's awful. They're gonna be bad. Jeez. Always the worst trick when you first come out. Yikes. And I got my 8.38 set up on. So they just don't feel good yet. All right, let me see. How do I do this with the chats? There's 4 of you guys left. I'm gonna go skate the flat bar. Let's do a little flat bar skating. So yeah, that should be good there. That thing's waxy today. Somebody waxed the crap out of it, like way more than you'd ever need for something this small at this length. Yeah, it's icy. I'm like slipping off the side. Let's get an Ed Templeton style old school one. Just sit in the middle. Those are always so much fun. More slides. That's that sitting on a bicycle position that I talk about all the time in the tutorials. It works. Just get on and sit like you're riding a bike. So icy. Whew. Oh, where did everybody go? Everybody's gone. Did I mess something up here? Did I omit the chat because I don't see any chats going by. I don't know what's going on. Top chat. Welcome. Cool to watch you live. Hey, thank you. Thank you, buddy. All right, the chat is in here now. Sick. I'm gonna skate some more flat bar, and then we'll skate a little bit of big ledge and maybe a little bit of transition too today. I mean, it's not going to be impressive for you guys to watch me skate transition, but you can see how I warm up and everything. All right, I'm gonna do some more board slides, some grind, some stuff. You know, it's crazy, 50-50. It always feels like I'm gonna get worked no matter how many I've been doing. It's scary. It's always scary, no matter what. No matter how many I do, 50-50 will always scare the piss out of me. It's never gonna feel better. Feeble's not so bad. Just hold it. It works. It works. But that 50-50, no matter what I do, always be scary. That one's scary too. Switch one was so goofy. So goofy. Ah, flat bars are fun. I give flat bars grief sometimes, but they're actually fun. They're just scary. Like I'm like a gymnast or something on on a balancing beam. It's not comfortable for me. Let's see. I almost died getting into that, going too slow. And then that's like the worst that happens, and it's not even that bad, but you just convince yourself that it's scary. It's not even that bad. Just being a little wuss. See, nothing too bad. Switch front board was weird. Let's see if I can just sit on top of it like kids today. Yep. That's their thing now. Everybody knows. Nobody knew how to 50-50 properly when I was coming up. You just went for it. Now you got cross locks. You got the heel lock. Heel locks are scary. Hella scary. Scary stuff, those flat bars, though. Let's see. Oh, okay, there's some people in here now. What's up, gang? How you guys doing? I don't know what's going on with the chat. I'm trying to, let's see. Live chat, there we go. Okay. Keeps giving me this goofy reminder. Let's see, who is this? KVOA. If you in here, yo. So something's going on. The chat won't stay on my window. So my bad if I'm not seeing you guys and responding to you guys. Hey, if you in here, have an amazing, blessed day to you. Got it. You too. Thank you for checking this out. Do a little more flat bar skating. I want to do a blunt slide. Probably not going to slide the first couple because I'm going to be a little wuss, but that's how it is. Big 6 foot plus man, scared of 18-inch high flat bar. Comical. Nah, it's scary though. But take me to a handrail, it's not scary at all. You could just lock in and do what you want. It's a little bit better. And then the front side ones don't scare me at all. The front side ones are like one of my favorite tricks. Of course, I don't land that one after that. Let's see, I do a better one. I try to hold it. There we go. Half cab crook. It worked. Ooh. All right, let's try to do a crook and pop over. I'm shaking. See, that's the worst that happens too. Not that much to be afraid of. But with this little board, I am a little afraid. Ah, I wouldn't get over the top. There we go. See, a lot of times it's just like you have to commit to stuff. Like the first one, I was afraid to get on top, and that's why I fell. Feebles, I'm not afraid. All right, I need some water. Yeah, the feebles are not scary. With the crook, for some reason, I'm terrified to stay on top. Chat from a skateboarder and horology enthusiast. Evo, yes, man. All right, I got on this G-Shock right here from the Japanese domestic market. It's like my beater these days. I love it. I can't commit to blunts and wreck myself. Find a parking block and learn how to jump onto the blunt and learn where to properly position your weight. So this is, let me show you my feet. And all right, this is my back foot right here. My back foot's here when I'm on the blunt slide. And I try to have the rail sitting like right here, right here. And I'm putting my weight, I'm focusing my weight right here, if that makes sense to you. So I'm leaning all my weight on that spot. And that's how I sit with the balance. Now it's much easier to hold onto when you're going down something. So if you're skating like a handrail blunt slides are pretty easy. The only rail at this park sucks balls, so I don't like to skate it. It's got a huge bump and it's too low for me. So when I try blunt slide on that, I gap way out and it's mellow. And yeah, I've even broken a couple decks trying to kickflip onto that rail. So that's not really for me. It's for small people. I can't skate small people spots. Like I get hurt skating curves because you have to hunch down so much and you have to do it with a different timing than what I'm used to skating. But holding the blunt slide is really about getting into that position. Let's do some manuals. Let's do a little bit of manualing. I got my smaller setup on for the first time in months, and it's giving me some grief. Let's see. Any more live chats? True, bro. Salute. Salute to you too, Ja. Thank you guys for popping up. Thanks. How do I bail out of it safely? So you want to exit to the opposite side, right? Because usually what you struggle with is holding and keeping your weight on the side you came from. So if you try to jump out to the side you came from, it's going to give you trouble. But if you just jump over to the opposite side, you're not fighting to jump over. You know, does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. But also bailing them consistently and comfortably comes from experience. Am I in your way? Oh, no worries. I just don't want to put the. All right, let's do some manuals. Manuals. I suck at manuals. I don't do them enough anymore. They're so attractive when you're young, and then when you're old and You just want to do stuff that feels good and looks good. You don't want to do them because, like, for me to be proud of a manual trick, I have to do something good, and that takes hours for me. So, yeah. But the basics are cool. Basic manuals are fun. Good way to warm up. You have to use your whole body. You have to tense your body properly to hold it. So they're good. Let's see if I missed the switch one. Yep, missed it. I got it though. Oh, held on, barely. Barely. Okay, half cab manual. Let's see. Ah, there we go. I missed that earlier and I was so bummed at myself. Okay. Let's try nollie one. It's never not scary. See, that got my legs way more tired than the same amount of time on the flat bar. Because the manuals take so much more energy. Like, thank you, sir. You like, I think a lot of times when you see people that are really good at manuals do them, it looks like they're chilling, you know? Especially the people who, like, when you watch people's footage, people are people are out filming tricks that they know look good. Cause, like, let's face it, if you're having a skate career and you're filming, like, it is marketing. So people who look good doing manuals are gonna do manuals, you know? People who don't look good at them aren't going to. Like, so when you watch those people do manuals, when you watched like Nick Tucker do his crazy manuals, Seva do his crazy manuals, like insert whoever, it looked like they're chilling, but really their whole body is flexed. You're making these little micro movements to keep the board stable. I gotta get some more water. It's hot. It's hot out here. Skate this big ledge next though. My favorite thing here. It's kind of hard with the smaller board. I'll be honest. I actually skated with Dan Corrigan here when I put this board on. Always good seeing another goofy footed skater giving tutorials. I believe we're the same age as well. 1985, baby. Yes. Nick Tucker, the homie SD in here. Yes. Nick is the man. Nick and Laurel and Kellen. I've known all of them for a long time because I think Kellen and I are the same age, and I met them way back at like ASR trade show or something. Those are my boys. Mm. And Laurel's brother Dorian. All of them. Shout out to all those dudes. They're sick. Um, all right, I'm gonna skate this ledge. I'm gonna have to wax it though, because I tried to nose slide it earlier and it was dry. What was it as dry as? I'm not gonna say, but it was dry. Very dry. Shout out to Rockstar Bearings for sending me wax with the bearings. It like, oh man, I go through so much wax. I leave it at skate parks. You know, it's just the best sponsor you could have is wax. Like, because it's a pain. And there used to be a store in my neighborhood that sold like blocks of the paraffin wax, and that's my favorite stuff. And they closed down, unfortunately, so I can't just run to the store and do it. And you know how it is when you get used to something being easy. It's hard to make yourself go and do more than you're accustomed to doing for it. I guess you could call that being entitled. Okay. Hopefully this is enough wax. But yeah, oh yeah, I was talking about skating with Dan, and when I was skating with Dan, I like kickflip backtailed this thing the other day, and it was the first day with this setup. Howdy, Norman, nice to see you ripping it up. It's hot out here in Texas too, man. Hey, Tater, what's up, man? Thank you for always being in here. I appreciate it. It is blistering, and I'm an idiot, so I always, pretty much always wear all black. Feel weird if I don't. Bro, kickflip flicks when that was wet. I'm still gaining momentum on that trick. Hey, it's all about the point. Yes, Skate Mafia. Yes. Um, I could kickflip crook this on a good day. I don't know about today. I don't know about today or with this setup. That's a chill park. It's such a fun park. If you come to LA, you should come here. Lake Street Skate Park, 227 North Lake Street. Okay, Hester. Ha! I didn't wax it nearly enough. That's the problem with heat. It's like it's so hot that the wax melts away. You don't know how much to use. It's a problem. That's why typically winter time is the best time to skate ledges. Okay, it's gotta slide now. If it doesn't slide, I'd be very, very unpleasantly surprised. Oh yeah, slides now. Sliding now. All right, my legs need this. Ah, there's a spot. There's always a spot. Whenever you want long ones, there's always going to be a spot, inevitably. And I don't know what it is, but it felt like it was down here, so I'm gonna. Hopefully, this rids me of that pesky stick. So I don't know if you guys know, but when you're up that high, it's scary to stick because I'm it's like I'm falling from stairs, but with no speed. Like when you skate stairs, your speed makes up for some of the impact, and you lose your speed when you're sliding. So sticking like that sucks. It's so scary. Still stuck. So I guess it was the top. Ah, sorry guys, I can't do a basic no slide today. I'm horrible. Worthless. We'll fix that though. All right. We're gonna do a no slide, and then we'll do a no slide nollie heel flip or something. Oh, there you go. There we go. Slides now. Okay. How about front side? Let's see front side. Stuck right away. That was crazy. I was so locked in. That's like demoralizing. If you guys, I was trying to avoid waxing my nose because I always forget, and I'm going to a park with a handrail later. And watch, I'll jump onto my nose and then I'm gonna slip out all crazy. It happens so many times. Here we go though. No slide front nose. All right, front nose. Here we go. was going way too slow. Ah. All right, here we go. No good. Let me get some water. It's freaking tiring to skate when it's this hot. I don't know why I'm doing it. No, I had a client who's supposed to be teaching right now, and they haven't shown up. So figure I'd get some skating in myself. Okay, here we go. Nose slide and then front nose. If I don't land this front nose good, I have to switch to crooked grind for the first trick, which I don't know why I like to torture myself, but I'm going to. Here we go. Ha! I shouldn't have opened my big fat mouth. Now I gotta start with a crook. Dang. And it's all because of the sun. Oh, there's a hornet right next to me. I hate those things. They're so violent. All right, here we go. Oh, there's 3 of them. 4. Whoa. Don't kill me. Oh, that crook felt good. There we are. Oh. Okay, I got to take a little break after that because that took all my life force out of me. The uphill on this thing going frontside for goofy footers is really atrocious. Like, if you've never been here, I'll explain. It's very, very downhill. Definitely too hot during the day lately. Been hitting the park from 8 p.m. till 11 p.m. Whoa. See, the parks that I like don't have good enough lights for me to skate them at night. Like, this park has one light. I'll show you. It's up over there over the transition. That's the only light at this park. And then the park that has lights, like at night, that are good enough is El Sereno. And that park's really slippery and it gets really crowded. I'm not a fan of crowded skate parks like that. So I get it in during the day. Plus, when I was young, like, I had a lot of my career during the heyday of night skating, like the late 90s, all through the 2000s, even the early 2010s. And then these days, night skating doesn't seem to be as popular. Like, I don't know if you guys notice, you don't see as many spots being lit up in video parts as you used to. Like, it used to be the thing. Like, you lit up spots and there was night footage. So I tend to film during the day, just skate during the day. Nighttime is for my guitar, family time, watching fights, all that type of stuff. All right, let's go through some nose slides since I need to get my skills on this ledge back. I was just watching your videos. Hello from Sweden. Hello from Los Angeles. Thank you for watching over there. I appreciate it. One more sip of water, and then let's do like a little no slide, big spin thing, no slide nollie heel, and then we'll see what else. Ah, get the generator type stuff. Yeah, that stuff. That used to be so popular, and you don't see it as much anymore. Which, when you're young, climbing over fences with generators and all that, and getting tickets and stuff is worth it. But I mean, once you become older and you've been doing this for as long as I have, like, it's kind of like, all right, I've done that. Trying to get back into skating. It's still fun. It's so much fun. Nothing can replace this for me. Um, there's nothing like it on earth. Okay, let's get this no slide big spin thing out of the way and then do some real tricks. Oh, that doesn't count, and it hurt. A hot pocket. Hot pocket. That really hurt. All right, let's nollie heel flip out of it now. Take a couple breaths. I'm old. Hard to do this for straight on and talking. It's a lot. I wonder how Kevin Holland does it in the UFC, just fighting and talking that much. Although when I spar, I usually talk to people too, so I'd probably be that. I'm so glad I didn't find martial arts early because my dumb ass would probably have been getting punched in the face for all these years. All right, here we go. Let's nollie heel out. Oh, I got too happy. I felt the slide and I thought I was gonna land it first try. I tried to hold it longer. I got greedy. Don't be greedy. Here we go. Oh, will the third time be the charm? Only you can find out. Stay tuned. Catch my breath. So this board is slightly a different shape from my 8.5. Club doesn't make this shape in 838 yet. So this one's, the nose and tail are a little bit shorter and they're rounded. And the concave's slightly different. So I have to adjust. And that's what this process is right now. So this is slightly less concave. So typically I could do this with my feet a little closer together, make the flip a little easier. So I'm gonna try to make the adjustment. It's easier said than done, and then see if it works. Here we go. Okay, so it worked, the board flipped, but the timing's completely different. So this is probably not gonna be very quick. I'm gonna have to adapt and adjust to this. I've been skating like exclusively my big setup 8.5 because I gave away the small setup. Some kid needed a board and I gave him my small setup, and I've been too lazy to set up another small setup. And I didn't have a reason because I was street skating in Portland and everything's rough. Rough spots, you don't want a smaller board anyway. But now I'm adjusting to my small setup again. So see if I can land it here, but don't bet on it. Ha! Pesky stick. Everything ripens at its time. Here we go. Sometimes this is like a first try trick. It's completely emasculating to take, what, 4 or 5 tries already and not even land on it, but that's the game. Oh, oh, yeah, I don't like this concave. It's not for me. I know some people who would like it, but I think I need my big setup, or I need that in this size. Here we go. Hey, my feet were way further apart on that one too. So maybe my adjustment was wrong. Try it that way now. And this is The reason I'm talking you guys through this all the time on these lives is this is what's going on in my head while I'm skating. Like I'm making these little adjustments, telling myself what to do before I go. For myself, at least, it's the only way to be successful at doing difficult stuff. Like easy stuff, I can kind of cruise, but my mind is always activated when I'm skating. Anybody who tells you any differently, um, unfortunately, everybody has a different degree of awareness. And some people, they might be focused in while they're doing tricks. Because, I mean, realistically, you have to be. Like, there's no autopilot in skating. It doesn't work that way. We're not on a track. We're not on a perfect source. Like, we're not on a perfect surface. Every time you pop, it's different because of the nature of the ground and skating and erosion of the freaking concrete and the erosion of your tail or your nose or whatever you're popping from, the erosion of your wheels, different amounts of waxiness. So you gotta be kind of locked in. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, that was right. Uh, my first adjustment was wrong. My foot needs to be further away, but it flips slower that way. So I gotta make sure that my board's in the right spot so I don't land on it and break it. And this board being shorter, I tend to break them like this. Let's see if I can make the adjustment. Almost. Almost. Can't wait to get a sip of water after I land this. Right here. Got it. Okay. Time for a sip of water. Feels so good to drink water after a trick. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Take a break for a second. Been skating for like 40 minutes straight now. Solid. Thank you, JJE. Appreciate you. Ah. So yeah, that took me so much longer than it usually does. That was clean. Thank you. I wish I landed the nollie flip afterwards. That was like one of the most embarrassing nollie flip attempts I've had in forever. But you can't win a ball. Favorite trick right there? Yeah. It's one of mine too. Um, I'm gonna do like a back tail, a front tail, and then maybe I'll do one more trick with a shove out or a flip out, and then I'll probably call it because if I left it to myself, I'd stay here for 2 hours and then I gotta teach again later. And I'll be way too tired for that. Supposed to have like a meeting later, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that today because I got a bunch of other stuff that popped up. But yeah, here we go. Let's get back to it. So I'm gonna do a front tail first. So take a look at what you have to do to overcome this crappy ride up, right? I'm gonna have to ride up to the transition down there and then come uphill. This is very, very, very downhill, too, for those of you who can't tell. But here we go. Ah, how annoying. I got it back though, right here. There we go. It's so annoying to have to roll downhill and swerve. Like when I did the front nose nollie 270 heel flip out on this thing, that's what I had to do. I think I showed it in the last edited video I put up on YouTube, like swerving, threading that needle, then getting on front nose, and then nollie 270 heel out, landing uphill. Really sucks. And that's the reality of a lot of tricks you guys see too, like street tricks more. Like you guys see a street trick that looks perfect. Dude might have been to that spot 6, 7, 8 times. before he finally landed that. Like, it's like, what are you willing to go through for a trick? Let's get a back tail, which is even worse because I have no ride up, and there's hornets and mud right next to me, so I can't even run through the grass to try to get more speed. I got to just go from here and hope I can set up in time. Here we go. Yeah, the quick start sucks. It's really annoying. I don't know how I kickflip backtailed it the other day because these shoes feel like have such less control than the vulcanized ones I usually skate. But they hurt my feet less when I jump this much. So it's kind of a trade-off. You either feel the board more, have more grip, or your feet hurt afterwards. You have to ice your toes down. Here we go. How annoying. No, I got it right here. Oh, reflexes, reflexes, reflexes. Could have died there. My foot got stuck completely inside. So scary, but that's what makes this fun. Now I can't give up. Oh no, don't make me run. See, this is better than a gym membership. Just skate stuff that gives you trouble, and you get a much better workout, a much more functional workout too. Use your whole body, use your mind to stop from dying. Here we go. Again. If that happens again, I'm switching tricks. So this board's not whipping with me. And it's probably, I don't know what it's from. But here we go. Ah, yeah, I gotta figure something out about the shape. It's not doing what I want to when I want it to. Oh, that's what it is. It just doesn't turn when I want it to. So this setup, this shape is a no for me. Now I know that. So this one will be getting donated to some kids soon too, because if it's this back tail gives me this much trouble, that means I shouldn't be skating this at all. Yep, switching tricks. It's the same issue over and over. So I'm not getting the whip I want. Let's see about the kickflip back tail, because I did one 2 days ago, same setup, same shoes, when it was fresh. And the kickflip was easier for some reason. So let's see. Nope, it ain't happening. Okay, that'll happen though. Whew, I'm scared. This setup is giving me grief. That back tail's usually first go. Kickflip took, I did 2 kickflip back tails the other day. This one's scaring the crap out of me. A couple of those were ominous. Okay, the front noses are sliding, so let me try to big spin out of that. Woo. Oh, that felt good. That was a good feeling slide right there. Great feeling slide. Nollie nose worked. Oh, thought that was it. Okay, I gotta get water again, guys. Sun is melting me down. Woo! Hey, that was pretty scary. That back tail board does not want to do what I want it to do, so that means this setup is just no good for me. But that's how it goes. You live and you learn. You too. You live and you learn. Let me that casual nollie no slide was insane. I didn't think I was gonna be able to do it because how the back tail was feeling. So I guess I was on high alert for that one because I was scared. Try to get another impressive trick for you guys. Like I dragging ass right now. But it's all good. Okay, let's do a few more of those front noses. And if that doesn't feel good, I'll pivot to just a crook nollie heel. And you guys will have to be okay with that one. Sorry. Today is not my day, it would seem. Setups matter, details matter. Yeah, yeah. It's like I can skate any setup if I'm just doing something very casual, but when you get the tricks at a higher level, no pun intended, um, every little thing matters. Uh, Here we go. Give it a few more tries for that front nose big spin. Rolling up and downhill is a drag right now. I'm tired. Need more coffee. Second try. There we go. I know why I'm dragging ass though. I had band rehearsal last night, and I didn't get home until like 12:30 in the morning. And then when I got home, I was hungry because singing makes you hungry. And I had a little. You guys ever go to Korean barbecue and have those seasoned eggs they make? I made myself one of those with an udon soup packet. Woo! So needless to say, I didn't get to sleep till 1:30 in the morning. And also, when you play music with your boys and you're, you know, jamming, you play well, you're tuned up. You can't just go straight to sleep from there. All right, let me give this crook nollie heel a few tries, and based on the first couple, I'll see if I'm gonna skate anymore or call it quits. Perfect, too. Right there. All right, here we go. Oh, so close on the first try. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I didn't even feel like I was gonna get into crook. I was looking for an excuse, an out. I give it a few more, see how it feels. So, based on how the crook was up on the ledge, I realized that this board has a steeper nose and tail than I'm used to, and that always gives me grief. Um, so yeah, that's where that's coming from. Let me move this water real quick. Give it a few more tries. And here we go. Somebody's playing CCR in the background. It's far away enough that I won't get a copyright strike for a copyright claim for it. So I'm gonna rock out and hope that helps me land this. Okay, my shoes are way too slippery. That was crazy. One more try. And I'm only trying it again because I'm an idiot. I should be stopping. That's a bad omen. But here we go. Yeah, I'm done. No more control left in me. Know when to hold them. Know when to fold them. Ah, woo. That was fun while it lasted. 50 minutes straight skating and talking the whole time. So can't be mad about that. Uh, Big Daniel, yo, what up, Daniel? Oh shit, dude, it's been ages. I used to skate with Daniel at Hollywood High. There was Big Daniel and there was Little Daniel, but Little Daniel I gave the nickname Sloppy because he we used to drink up at the high school and homeboy would start twitching and his hand would go like this, like so I just called him Sloppy. But Big Daniel had sick nollie flips. Good to chat with you, man. Fucking hit me up, DM me on Instagram or something. Get at me. Those we had fun times at Hollywood High. That's like where I learned most of my ledge tricks, a good deal of my rail tricks. But the funny thing is, like the simpler rail tricks, like 50/50s and feebles and stuff like that. Yeah, hit me on Facebook. Get me on there. Those tricks, the simpler tricks I learned later. But when at Hollywood High, I learned like how to nollie nose a handrail. Like there was a 7 stair in the back. Thank you, thank you. And I like learned to nollie nose that. Went straight to the 12 and nollie nosed it. I think I kickflip board slid it. Went and kickflip board slid the 10 at Wilshire. Just that's how we used to learn back then because we didn't have a skate park. Skated street all day, every day, just killing our bodies. But it made us strong and it made us resilient too. Like since we're skating on the streets in a crazy place, like crazy gang members messing with us and random homeless people smoking their stuff at the spot and was having to kick them out so we didn't draw attention to us. Like you just made you resilient. What you had to deal with in the street. Having a skate park like this, like I dreamt of this when I was a kid. This is amazing. This is like beautiful. Crazy. Like I couldn't have imagined that we would have this many skate parks when I was a kid because people frowned on skateboarding so much. It was just like to have the world so supportive of skateboarding is crazy to me. Let me see. If any of you guys have questions, I'll take them for a couple minutes while my body cools off a little bit. Don't want to get in the car all janky. Oh, Frankie, what up, Frankie? Frankie's another one I grew up skating with. Frankie's sick, guys. Frankie Elizondo, go check out his Instagram. Search him on YouTube. He's got some parts. Frankie's amazing. Like, got some cool tricks. A lot of spinning tricks Frankie does. I was there at Hollywood one day when you was 60 foot to 12 and maybe nollie front board of the 12. Yep, 17 years ago. Yeah, that was I actually stopped skating for 2 years after that. So I had some realizations about how the industry worked. I had was getting boards from like big companies. Like the last company I was getting hooked up from was Element, but like I realized I was like 20. I hadn't been to like a Tampa Am. I was able to go into the warehouse and pick out boards and stuff, but I wasn't getting taken on trips. And like I kind of realized how everything worked. How like most dudes get in the mix when they're like 12 with through a shop. The shop puts them to a rep. The rep introduces them to the team manager. Their parents kind of subsidize them traveling with the team when they're young, and the team helps them grow as a person. And I wasn't in that system. So at 20, I was like, dang, I'm like too old. And I took a break for 2 years. But then I'm glad I started back, you know? I'm glad I started back and I just came at it with a different approach of my own, figured out my own way, path, still going now. Let's see. That's the last comment from Frankie. Give it a few more seconds. Anybody got a question? I'll answer it. If not, I'm going to sign off and thank all of you guys for watching this. I appreciate it. I got to hit up my client and see what happened to them today. But I'll take this, though. This was fun. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. More live streams soon. Making more videos soon. I got like 200 plus clips from Portland, so I've been working on making an edit from Portland. I'll get it up soon. Um, you guys will see it when it's up. Yesterday, I put up a video. It's 38 seconds. It's an old promo that I made for a company I rode for that's gone, Bruharia Skateboards. Go check that out. It's a fun little clip. Peace.